Welcome to Energized Coaching. Here we're going to take a look at a back exercise called a cable seated row. Okay, and in this particular video we're going to focus on biasing the lats, which are these big muscles here that come in towards the waist. Okay, now before we get into the movement, it's important to understand what setup we need to think about to be able to bias the lats. Okay, now when we are in pronation, we are internally rotating our shoulders, so our elbows come up high and wide from the torso. So as you can see, that's not going to be optimal for lats. We need to be externally rotating the shoulders, bringing the elbows in. Now that's going to enable us to go lower and really bias the lats. Now for this exercise we have a number of attachments available to us. Okay, the optimal one would be that, as you can see, D handles with a long strap, and that's going to enable us to really get those elbows in as far back as they need to be able to contract the lats. Okay, not every gym has those options. The second best option would be something like that, okay, because that's still going to enable us to get the elbows in and past the torso to be able to contract the back muscles there. Okay, now my least favorite option, and one that I wouldn't even consider using, would be something like that. Because as you can see, we can fully lengthen the lats there, so that the back muscles are fully lengthened, but then as we bring that in towards the body, actually the elbows are going away from the spine, when ideally we want them to be coming in, and I'm too compact. I can't really get my lats contracted in that position. It's very compact and uncomfortable, so that would be my least favorite. Okay, now because I've got all three options available to me, I'm going to go with the D handles. So I'm going to attach them to the cable, and I'm going to look at my setup. Okay, so I want the feet to go low on the foot plates, and I've got to think about setup. So I've got to think about sternum up, chest back. Okay, now again, focusing on lats here, there has to be downward intent with those elbows. So I'm not pulling up, I'm pulling downwards. So I'm trying to drive my elbows down towards the hips. And I'm focusing on what I'm feeling behind me, not what's happening in front of me. And I'm visualizing those lats coming in, contracting towards the spine. Okay, now this particular machine doesn't allow me to really fully lengthen the lats in that position there, okay? So I've just got to concentrate on going from that lengthened position to that short position there. Grip-wise, I'm keeping quite a soft grip on the handles. I don't want to lose valuable tension that I could be directing towards the lats to the arms. And tempo-wise, I'm aggressive in the pull, and I'm controlled in the release. Shorten and lengthen. Shorten and lengthen. And hopefully you can see that my spine isn't moving around throughout the set, because then I'm recruiting other muscles that I don't really want to be using. Okay, so that's the lat biased seated cable row.